time for
Hello, folks.
the problem segment
Oh.
of Shareapy. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're excited to share in your suffering.
I can't wait. I am so excited.
I know this is old hat for you, and I only do this once a month, but
I usually do this on a much bigger stage at at some kind of convention or like a hotel perhaps, but
Like a
this is
mega
also
church?
good. Yeah, like a mega church.
Yeah.
I usually have like a wireless thing and I run into the crowd and I cuss at them. It's great. So much fun.
People
you may
love
get
that.
cussed at. It's, it's crazy. I'm a
Yeah.
little, not by the book as
we
they say.
don't like the word crazy here.
Correct.
We like zany.
Zany's good.
Or off the rocker. That's a fun one.
That's the name of my next book. I'm very excited. Off Your Rocker Stress by Greg Silverwolf. Probably be $16.99 now I think about it because it's new. Might be Kindle edition. So
All right.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, the big moment. Okay, so I will pose questions to you, and then we'll have people come up.
Perfect.
And we got a lot. Look at all these. Look at all these problems.
Got a lot.
We're gonna solve tonight.
A lot of questions.
Whew,
gotta
everybody
solve them
strap
all.
in.
Whew.
Gotta solve them all. Problems on stress. All right. The first question is, how can I manage stress caused by things beyond my control? I handle work and family stress reasonably well, but once I'm waiting on someone or something else to get something done, or if the future is unknown, I'm ball stress. Welcome to being a person.
That's the most human question I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
But the Greg Silverwood approach would be you go find that person, you grab them by the collar, and you drag them to your desk, and you're like, we will finish this project together right now. And if they start crying and call for HR, you just suppress them as much as possible. You block them into your cubicle.
Yeah. Call them a
and
coward.
Make sure a coward. A coward is so good to call them. It puts them beneath you. You get them in there. You finish that report. Boom. Conquered.
Conquered. I like it. My take on that. It's similar.
Do you have a different approach?
Well,
That's interesting.
There's more than one way to skin a cat is a common.
That is true. There's 35
idiom.
actually.
I didn't count, but it's just a phrase,
Go on
everyone. I
YouTube,
don't
it's
actually
fine.
want to skin any animals. I would say, being in control is a great feeling, but we're in this wacky world where anything and everything bad that can happen probably will. So just let that anxiety flow for a little while. Let yourself think of all the bad things that'll happen. And then when it goes okay, think of how good you'll feel. Oh,
I like that.
I'm just
like
exhausted emotionally from worrying, but now I'm so relieved.
That. Have you tried screaming into a pillow?
Ooh.
I recommend that entirely. Keep one in your car. Keep one at a restaurant, at a Red Robin, perhaps. There's many places that you can hide a pillow to scream in.
Red
it
Robin.
definitely helps.
Red Robin is a really good one.
It's a great one. They got those unlimited steak fries, so it's
And it's kind of
good
like
good on the road, folks. Good on the road.
It's in the tagline, Red Robin.
In the commercial, they just turn it down a little bit. They turn it down so they don't break your speakers.
Yeah.
It's called good marketing.
I think we fixed it.
I think we fixed it.
We fixed it.
We fixed it.
All right.
What
On
do you
to
got?
the next
What
one.
do you got?
My roommate has embraced her inner bad bitch,
Oh.
but now it is too bad for my soft soul. I hear about these bad bitches in songs all the time.
There is many lyrics out there that have referenced the bad bitch in a negative connotation, but also in a positive connotation. You need to take that what you will. It sounds like in this question it's a negative connotation. This is a bad bitch instead of a good bad bitch.
Right.
I can't read tone off paper,
No.
so it's what are you gonna do?
And they did it anonymously, so we can't bring them up and ask.
We can't
That's the trouble
question
with
them.
those. Yeah.
Darn.
Can't interrogate.
But
so I think we all got a soft soul underneath it all.
Yeah.
And sometimes, a bad bitch is walking around, so nobody sees them for being that vulnerable softy deep down. They got to put up that front.
I have more questions. Is she a bad bitch 7 days a week, 365, or is it like
I heard a yes.
I take the weekends off? Like I do me. Like that's I have more questions about this.
I take a bubble bath.
I take a bubble bath and Golden Girls.
12
hours a day.
That's as much as I'm awake.
That's a lot of bad bitching around. I will admit. I will admit. Oh wow. Well, I will say in the Wolf Pack, we have a section of people we call the bad bitches, and they are great people.
Yeah.
They do a lot of charity work. They help the homeless. They go to soup kitchens.
So they probably follow your teachings.
They follow all of my teachings in suppress your stress, rest your stress, and also stress your best. Available all for $14.99 right now, plus $3 shipping and handling. Folks, I feel like get that bad bitch some charity work. Find a way to get that bad bitch to do something positive for the community. Maybe drop her off on the side of a highway. Have her pick up all that litter. Do what you got to do to make sure she de-stresses a little bit about being. Maybe she's stressed too about being a bad bitch all the time.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah. But if she stops paying rent, then maybe you should stop dropping her off on the highway because rent is expensive. So it's probably a good idea.
Or maybe you're too soft. Maybe you gotta build some calluses on that soul.
Well, I recommend howling more.
Maybe you gotta run with a bad bitch.
That's right. Maybe you should
become
the baddest bitch grasshopper. Like a grasshopper.
Yeah.
It's in this book. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's the third section. It's fine. Why don't you shadow her for a little bit? Maybe find out what makes her exactly the bad bitch, and find that weakness and crush it.
Yeah.
Find every little small step that she does wrong in being the bad bitch and just win.
All right,
you gotta win.
I can't say those two words anymore, so we fixed it.
I know. I feel
we
really
fixed
bad.
it. We fixed it. All right, let's bring up our first guest. I think we've warmed up enough to have a live patron.
Says, what is your issue about? I have a crush on a coworker, and he seems interested, but I am a major weirdo.
It says help.
It says help. No.
Oh, Mietta.
Mietta.
Bring up Mietta to the stage.
Check one.
Is it on?
No, yeah, there we go.
There we go. You are not a weirdo. This is one of my oldest and dearest friends, Mietta. So happy to have her here.
Welcome.
To be here.
You're not a weirdo. If you have a crush on someone, let them know, because they're probably just sitting around wishing they had the courage to come up to you, so beautiful and wonderful.
Let me tell you how bad it got. So
okay.
It was...
Uh-oh.
So we were talking. Can I take this?
Yeah, you can take it.
Most definitely.
Do whatever you want with that.
So we were standing in the hallway. We were talking because it's work. And first of all.
And we don't do work at work. It's perfect. It's called being the good employee.
How does that work? If I'm at work and people walk by that are actually doing work, and I'm standing there flirting with this guy, oh yeah, that's awesome, Patrick. Yeah, and you guys are, typing away, and I'm just standing here wasting time. But here's how bad it got. So we were talking, and he pulled out his phone and was asking me what I was doing this weekend.
That's
and
a good sign.
Okay, I gotta go.
What? No! That was the end. He probably thinks you don't like him now.
But we still talk. And
then that's fine.
Yeah, I think you should be okay. You didn't vomit in front of him. I think you could have done a lot worse.
Yeah.
You just got the jitters. It's fine.
Yeah.
Have you tried howling at him? It's a good stress reliever.
He's got a point.
I recommend it.
Okay, so what should it sound like? Woo! And with the body and everything?
Yeah. You want to stretch that back out.
You want to show your assets.
I want to.
Ow! This is what
So
I got.
you're gonna howl, and then you're gonna tell them what you two are doing later. We're gonna go to
yeah.
a movie.
And then we're gonna go to one of those trampoline amusement parks.
Hell yeah! See, you gotta be aggressive with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just be a little more aggressive and
Yeah.
how.
Definitely tell him how you
own
feel.
yourself, because he already likes you, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked
If
what
he's
you were
asking
doing
what you're
later,
doing,
and he
yeah.
didn't ask you to move furniture, so
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
That's a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I would be mad if he asked you to move furniture.
I mean, I just wouldn't talk to him anymore because
Yeah.
I'm not enthusiastic about carrying
No.
things.
I don't even want to, no. Don't even want to help my closest friends with that, so.
Shoot, mother.
But see, it was not even a problem to begin with. You see?
Just gotta talk it out sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
Howl it out more times, though.
I mean, we can ignore the fact that I saw him today and ran away, but that's all right.
So this is like a constant thing that you're doing?
people love Hard to Get. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
It's
there's a bunch of
genius.
Hallmark
Well, then
movies
I-
all about it.
Yeah.
All about running away.
Yeah.
There's like a Runaway Bride.
Uh-huh.
There's other movies with Leonardo DiCaprio. That might have been the same movie.
Runaway Train.
Runaway Train, Never Going Back. I
Did
mean,
they
it's
have-
The
Happy
Runaways. What?
They have happy endings.
Happy endings?
Like, didn't she run away from the last guy?
I didn't finish the movie.
Sure.
I don't have time to finish movies. I'm writing books right now, bestsellers.
3 different ones, too.
3
Just
different books. Thank
Own
you for
it.
noticing
Be
the
aggressive.
amount.
Okay.
Showcase your assets.
Woo!
There it is. Everybody thank Miata!
Thank
We
you,
fixed
thank
it! Oh, feels good to help.
Makes you feel good at the end of the day.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
People are so addled with anxieties and they ain't got confidence is what I'm trying to say.
They got confidence hidden within every single person.
It's
Especially
just,
if you
it just
join the
needs to
wolf
be-
pack and you
yeah.
come to North Dakota with me.
Excavate it
Excavate.
on
rip it
self-help
out.
trips.
Yes.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
It helps with your, if you take care of your body like I do. There's a laugh there, okay. If you take care of your body like I do, I recommend this. This is a little tip that's not in the book, it's in the brain. You consult your personal chef like I do, and you make sure he gives you all the good meals that you need. You don't have to make junk food. Just consult that guy. He's fine. Everyone's got one of those, so.
If you don't take care of yourself like I do, you just eat your feelings and it's fine. So there's 2 ways, 2 sides to every coin.
Bunch of coins.
So many coins. Next question. My cousin is 50-50 odds to drop the N-word at Christmas. Then it is a... That's right. He's dead to you now.
You take him out back, and you make him dig his own grave, and you watch that man cry as he digs and digs.
It could be a girl. It's not. There's no pronouns.
Oh, my bad. They.
Take
as
that,
they,
cousin.
As they dig and dig and dig, and you just leave them there.
Yeah.
That's awful. You should never do that. That's not okay.
A 50-50 chance is far too
I'm-
high.
See, I always have more questions. What makes it a 50-50 chance? Is it like, is it a game we're gonna play? And he's
No!
like, when he plays Scrabble, he always does that. So you avoid it. Like, I gotta know what the parameters are of the usage of the word.
I mean, any parameters, even like the slight chance that it will happen,
Yeah.
is bad.
You can leave them outside. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Or turn them out, or like do like dog training tactics. Bring along a water bottle filled with equal parts lemon and water. And if they do say a horrible, unforgivable word, you just spray them in the eyes, and then when they are trying to find, something to help them, you just open a door and they'll find their way out. Like a bird.
Like, is that what you do to birds? You spray them with lemon water?
Yeah.
I recommend going full hog in that. Instead of lemons, you put Tabasco sauce in it. He's never going to
fun
see again. He
twist.
doesn't deserve to see ever again.
Ooh. It's just like saying, he who must not be named. You just don't do it. but worse and real. Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
What is your problem? All right. Our next problem.
Okay.
When you're Jewish and your friends pressure you to host a Santa-themed brunch or bar crawl.
Who hosts a bar crawl?
Hosts of morning talk shows?
Yeah.
Are you a host of a morning talk show?
What kind of guests do you have on your show? Can I be a part of your show? That sounds great. I'd be into it.
Good networking.
I just don't understand why a bar crawl would be adequate in the holiday season. It's cold outside. You have to go to one bar and then drink and then move outside and be cold.
My main question is, do your friends understand what Jewish means?
I have a feeling they
There's
don't.
a lot of people who don't.
Yeah, no,
And I mean, it's not
feeling
your
they do
job to inform them, but
maybe make every part of the bar crawl a lesson learned.
ooh, and just teach them about Hanukkah.
I think that's a good idea.
That would be so nice.
I think that'd
I'd
be
like to
lovely.
Go to that.
You gotta make sure you get the bar's permission, though. They may take down any displays or any music that you may put up. So I'd recommend contacting your local bartenders.
You could do that, yeah.
Yeah, you could totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just walk in
also,
and
like,
flash mob. But that's fine.
Asking someone to host things is really rude.
That's really aggressive.
yeah.
That's
You
really
offer to
aggressive.
host
Yes.
things. You don't say, "Hey, will you host this?" For money, maybe.
Yeah. Will you host a game night? No.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
so
gonna
maybe-
host that.
Maybe if you get some money out of the deal.
Oh yes, if there's monetary value, then
Yeah.
things change.
Yeah. Yeah, give up your values for money. That's what I say as an
That's
American.
right. As me, I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years now, folks, selling these books. I've given that up a long, long time ago.
Every
This
gray
soul
hair
is
is
gone.
earned.
This soul is gone, but it's on these good pages right here. They cost $17.99 with $150 shipping and handling.
They gain value. As
They
you
gain
look at
value.
them.
Every time I get a little bit of a touch and a slap, that's more of my man particles right there.
We fixed it!
We fixed it!
Oof. All right, let's bring up another.
Alrighty. I keep having the same 3 recurring stress dreams. Help with 3 exclamation marks. Can we have Emily to
Woo!
the stage?
Welcome up, Emily, to the stage. Welcome, Emily.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Feel free to do whatever you would like with the microphone.
I'll leave it right here.
Okay.
So tell us about these dreams.
Yeah, everybody loves hearing about dreams.
They're so interesting every time you hear a dream. You're like, please keep going on. Can't wait to hear about how you rode that horse that one time in the alley.
Well, it's 2018 and I'm a journalist, so this year has been great for me.
Good year for journalism.
Lot
Great
of
year
work.
for
A lot of work
journalism.
going on.
Great year. So I keep having the same 3 dreams. The first dream is one that I've had basically my entire life, and that's my teeth falling out at random points.
Classic.
I have
Classic.
that one. I have that one.
OG
Yeah.
dream.
The next one is I am on my old college campus, and I realize that it's finals week, and I have never once gone to the math class that I didn't know that I signed up for.
Oh.
And I have to take a final, and my attendance grade is abysmal because I didn't know I was signed up for it.
Abysmal is a good college word.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a college-educated word. That's
I
interesting.
went to my English classes because I signed up for those.
Fuck,
Was that the
man.
good part of the dream? You're like, I attended all these classes.
Well, it does normally end with me going, oh, I have a college degree, it's fine. And then the last one, and this is a very recent one, I wake up and find out that I rented an entirely different apartment that is 4 rooms and giant, but it's like broken down and abandoned, and there's nothing I can do to fix it, and I'm in a lease for 10 years.
Oh no! Oh no!
So that's the newest one.
Oh, that's a
I mean,
fun
the
one.
last one doesn't sound that bad. Someone leased you a property. Like, that's kind of... Some
Must
people
have
just don't
good
have
credit.
the credit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people don't have that kind of opportunities.
It's
So
true. I should be thankful.
Yeah, be thankful for your stress, what you have in your stress dreams. College, teeth you used to have.
you can go to a
beautiful
dentist and get new
four-bedroom.
ones. You can get new teeth at dentists all the time. They give them out,
It's
I
true.
believe.
They just go like that.
I think they place them. I don't think they throw them on the ground. That might be a discounted dentist. You should probably find a new dentist. I'd recommend it. It doesn't sound like your insurance is good for you at this point. But I feel like you should be working. Why do you have the home dream? Let's start with that one.
I'd like to know. It's true.
I think the home dream represents the emptiness you feel in life.
And all the broken panels are the brokenness in the inside, I believe. I'm just taking a wild stab at it. I am a stress expert, not a dream psychologist.
Isn't one of them called Rest Your Stress?
Yes, it is.
That it is.
But he means more of a kick your feet up.
Yeah, I
kinda
mean,
way.
just like
Gotcha,
kick
like-
back, go on the beach, have a couple margaritas.
Yeah.
Maybe if you read the book
Listen
and you
to some
bought
Jimmy
it
Buffett.
for $18.99 plus $2.30 shipping and handling, maybe you know a little more about the Greg Silverwolf.
It's true.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
It's
call
okay.
that out.
It's okay. I'll give
Well-
you one for free.
We may not know what the dreams mean, but we know that they plague you and they make you feel bad. And you remember them enough to relay them to us. So, some sage advice that I always get when I complain about my dreams is learn how to lucid dream, baby. You teach yourself how to control things in the dream, and then you can take that 4-bedroom and flip it like you're on HGTV.
That's right. You're one of the Property Brothers.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's a
Yeah.
better dream. That's
That
a
is
much
that is
better
a pretty
dream.
that is a pretty cool dream.
That's the actual dream.
That is the,
To be a property brother?
Yeah.
which one?
Shoot
Which
for
property brother? I'm curious now.
They're
either of
identical
them?
twins.
Both of them?
That's a good.
That's
yeah,
not
there's
a
a
third
third
one.
secret one that they just keep
Not
in the basement.
that one.
They just hang
Not
out with
the
him.
third
Not
one.
that one.
Not the third one.
No.
Someone Google that for me. I want to see what the third one looks like. If it's
not
that
good.
bad.
It's not good.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Learn to lucid dream.
Okay.
Start just, chugging Red Bulls before bedtime. That'll change your whole pH.
Have you ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
The kids
No.
die when they go to sleep.
Yep.
Oh, so I should never sleep.
You should just
Yeah.
try to never sleep.
I haven't solved
You don't
This
really
is good
need it.
advice.
See, it's
Scientists
already
have
up there.
said you
Yeah.
don't need sleep.
You
Okay,
don't
cool.
really, honestly, you
Yeah.
don't really need sleep. You just keep
Yeah.
kicking and going.
That's really what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then without sleep, you'll have such creative writing because you'll be hallucinating.
That's right. You'll have to edit
Yeah.
probably that a little bit down for your boss, but unless he's your editor, and then haha, he's got a long night ahead of him. So
True. The big chain reaction.
Also, Burger King for a long while was selling something called the Nightmare King. And it was a burger that had so much yucky stuff on it, it gave you nightmares. So you could try eating that.
you actually
and-
had one of those?
No, I didn't eat it. I
Oh.
don't want nightmares.
Okay, good. I don't recommend.
But you
those
could,
are not FDA
and maybe
approved.
switch up the nightmares. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
get a nightmare you can handle.
Maybe
Yeah.
you'll like fall
That
off a
doesn't
building,
recur. Yeah.
or like you'll get hit by a car, or you'll have to talk to everyone that you've ever hated in your whole entire existence as a person.
I'm a lot less stressed now.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
I always
perfect.
go to school naked, so you got it easy.
Oh, yeah. Never
We
mind.
fixed it!
fixed it.
Thank you, Emily.
Policeman taps the sheriff.
God, we're good at
Chevy
this.
69. How was I?
Playing all the hits. Give it up for Soundboy Billy, everyone.
Yeah, Soundboy Billy. All right, what do we got?
He's here to laugh at all of Mr. Silverwolf's jokes.
I appreciate it. She's not laughing, but it's okay. You get one of these books at the end of this, by the way. Just pay
This
shipping.
only says, my irrational fear of Gordon Ramsay. I guess it stresses him out.
First off, Gordon Ramsay is a client of mine. You may
Seem-
not believe it by all of the kitchen nightmares and
Yeah.
all the other programs that he has where he screams
Yeah.
at all of his employees.
You don't feel stress when you give stress.
That's true. So that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that you should take that risotto and you put it on the plate and you say it's undercooked and you throw it at a wall and it feels so good. Try throwing
And they
food.
will cook the risotto good from then on.
That's correct. It will get it at the table service in the next 15 minutes. It's just part of the process.
2, it is a rational fear of Gordon Ramsay. He is a dangerous and scary man.
How? I disagree.
What?
He's a great man.
I didn't say he wasn't great. I like him a lot, but I also fear him.
I mean, yeah, everyone fears him. Just look at his eyes, but, you know.
It's hard because he has the Share-apy eyebrow. You know those dogs with a lot of wrinkles? He does.
I'm sure he doesn't want to hear that ever in his life.
I'm not talking to him.
You don't know that. He could be here right now. He can come out of that exit door right there and change Forest Brewing and how they're doing everything here right now.
No.
He could host Shareapy with me. Something about a lamb sauce at one point, and he'd be gone.
Yeah. All I can say is, it's hard to
Thank you so
avoid
much.
Gordon Ramsay if you have any sort of connection to the internet or cable or the outside world. The people love him. They love what he has to say about food when he's mean, and they like his soft side with the children. I'm hearing a lot of
Yeah,
mms.
there you go. I watch that program too. Those kids are so happy he's there. Just watch the non-mean version of Gordon Ramsay.
Just watch the Kid Cooking Time with Gordon Ramsay.
You get to see the kids cry and freak out, but he's not freaking out. He's all happy. It's
He's
fine.
so nice to those children.
He's so good. He's like, you burn all the eggs, but I'll eat them. I'm Gordon Ramsay. That's what he says.
He punctuates everything. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon
I'll eat
Ramsay.
it.
Yeah.
I'm an Italian man all of a sudden.
I've never been good at impressions. That's why I write books. So,
I have.
Yeah.
It's one of my talents. We fixed it!
We fixed it!
You know, he used to be a soccer player but got injured, and that's why he started cooking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was in the pros. Strong legs. All right. You know, I like good games. Shush. All right. Next question. I panic at work when anyone brings up numbers because I'm uncomfortable in the presence of math. What should I do?
Well, whoever that person is, I just want to tell you that you can buy all 3 of my books for $74.99 with no shipping and handling fees. I just want to throw it out there. That is a steal and a half, folks.
What a good deal, Greg.
What a good deal.
Also, I just hope you're not an accountant.
Yeah, because you'd be fired.
Yeah,
That's
that'd make it
bad.
rough.
You'd be ruining people's lives, which
Yeah.
is not good.
No.
I'm curious what the occupation is with math.
Yeah.
Because I just don't is it algebra? Is it just basic math? Is it division? I can't even do long division anymore, so.
Who does long division?
I don't know. Calculators do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know long division anymore.
Yeah, so why panic? You have everything at your fingertips to help you out. You have calculators. You have Texas Instruments if you want to go to Staples.
You want to spend $100 at least
well,
on a calculator.
It'll save you from that stress.
That is true. You have a calculator on your phone.
You have your fingers you can count on like I still do.
And your toes.
Oh.
Don't take off your shoes at work. That's gross. It is a little gross.
Yeah, I have a
a little
coworker
gross.
that does that. Yeah.
Does he put them up on?
She,
my bad.
Mm.
Does she put them up on the desk?
No, she just trots them around and puts
Like
apple
that?
cider. Yeah, and puts apple cider vinegar on whatever itching she has going on that day.
Well, it is a miracle drug, so that's understandable.
It's not. It's not.
I drink a whole quart of apple cider vinegar every day when I wake up, and then I go run 2 miles. And you're telling me this isn't perfection?
I'm sorry, I was wrong.
It's okay.
She's using it topically, which I think is the mistake.
She should probably get that looked at.
I wish she would. But math is the bane of all of our existences. Let's get real here.
Who did good in math? Did anyone? Damn it.
Liars. Liars did
Damn
good
it,
in
damn
math.
it,
That's
damn
who.
it. I was good at obviously writing, so
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Yeah.
So that's everyone's got strengths. That was my weakness. So
They didn't have an advice class in high school, so I just dropped out.
That was the smartest move you could have done in high school.
Thank you.
Smartest
I thought so
move
too.
ever.
But yeah, calculator, fingers, toes.
Have you tried Yahoo Answers?
Yahoo Answers.
Or Quora? That's a new one.
Quora.
You can put any question on these websites, and 9 times out of 10, they will be wrong, but you'll get a better idea of what you could have done correctly.
You can YouTube the right way to do a math problem.
Oh, I've done that many times.
Wolfram Alpha is the Google for math? How do you know that? You do math? You weirdo.
Hire that person for all of your math problems.
Hire
Done.
this weirdo
You just made
who
a bunch
knows
of
math.
money.
All right, I think we fixed
I
it.
think we fixed it.
We have so many of these. Let's do one more, and then we'll bring another person up.
Okay.
This question is, I'm stressed that the world is on track to becoming an apocalyptic wasteland.
Not if you come with me to North Dakota, it's not. We're going to be completely secure in my bunker. Us and the wolf pack.
What steps can I take to prepare for our post-global warming society? Well, first of all, get all of the Fallout games. Those
They're
will
a good
prepare you.
representation of how
Yeah.
you should be collecting bottle
Yeah.
caps as currency.
People
'Cause
think
that-
it's a video game, but it's actually a learning exercise for
That's
the future.
right. That's right. I think you should be reading tons of conspiracy books just in case one of them are correct, and you're just a little bit more ahead of the game.
Yeah. Distract yourself with conspiracy theories, because you can't worry about reality when you fill your head with flat earthers and
Do you want to know my favorite
lizard
conspiracy
men.
theory?
Yes, I do.
Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey. So
Look
go
how
look
much that's
that one
filling our
up
head.
and be into YouTube for 2 hours. Enjoy the rest of your night, folks. It's a good one. It's a good one. See, that occupied me. I didn't think about me slowly dying due to climate change. I just
I love
watched
not thinking
Katy
about
Perry's picture slowly combine with JonBenet Ramsey, and it was
Oh, they fit
boy
so
was
good.
it a treat. I recommend
Love it.
Pick up a hobby.
Yeah.
Trains are cool. I think still. That's fine. You can get
Read
them on
Game
Amazon.
of Thrones. Game of Thrones has so
Yeah.
much in it, and I've read the books, I've watched the series a whole bunch of times, and still I look up, fan vids on YouTube. It fills a lot of time.
See, it fills a lot of time, and then just in case we go back to those times because of, the planet, you'll be ready to just kill everyone and be
Yeah.
the man or woman of Westeros.
Yeah.
See? It's easy.
Start
you get
a-
a dragon for free, I think. It's great.
Start a bunker. Dig underground. Get some cans of food.
Definitely cans of food.
Medical supplies. Weapons.
Board games.
Or games.
Board games are good. Monopoly.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Not Monopoly.
Not Monopoly.
Categories.
Yeah, that makes it so much better with categories.
I like that game.
Guess Who's a good solid
Yeah.
game you can play with friends for 30 years in a bunker? I recommend having at least 5 games. 5
At
games
least
you can
5.
cycle through.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of VHSs.
Ooh,
I
those
don't
will
know.
keep.
Yeah. It's definitely like a Taibo class, maybe, so you can exercise while you're down in the bunker just dealing with life. Something with oxygen, I would assume as well. Maybe like a tank or 2, maybe
Yeah.
even 3 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Steal those for the hospitals. Recommend it.
We fixed it. We fixed it. Now our next guest coming to the stage.
I want to be married when I get old, but also I prefer to be alone now. Could we please have Nate to the stage?
Step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been
Stand up
living
here.
in.
Hello.
If you do not want to see me again, I would understand.
This is what a true fan looks like, by the way. He just told me he read all of my books.
Wow.
And you can too, for $36.99 plus $4.20 shipping and handling costs. Comes in 4 to 6 weeks. How are you doing, good sir? Part of the wolf pack, as I say. It's one of us.
But right now you're a lone wolf.
You're a lone wolf. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Single, ready to mingle?
No.
No?
Not ready to
yet?
mingle. Yeah, he said he wants to be alone now. I read it.
How long is now? How old are you, if that's not
I
rude?
am 35 years old.
35.
35?
Okay. When's the settling time?
I think, one day I want somebody to drive me to the hospital to have tests.
These are goals.
I would
Love
like,
them.
I
You
would
can
like
pay
to-
people for
I
that.
would like to pick up some stuff at Big Lots. For
With
my
another
partner.
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like a couch, something
Good
bigger
goal.
that you need 2 people with.
Whatever's on sale, I'll buy 3 or 4.
Okay, so like detergent probably. That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Way later.
How, like 50s, 60s?
Does it have a time limit?
How long do you think you will live?
Whenever I need to go to the not that long.
Not that long? Well, then.
You need to reread these books, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're supposed to be living
So-
till at least 97. So
That's never gonna happen.
that is the plan.
But so I think maybe like 60, like retirement. I'll get
Okay.
bored, right?
Retirement.
Well,
Fingers
Okay.
crossed.
Okay.
I would love to retire one day off these books, but
Oh my God.
the economy.
Yeah.
The economy.
Well, I think there will be plenty of widows around that time, ready to shack back up.
You're right.
Ready
Yeah,
to take
they'll
you to
be-
those
they'll be-
appointments.
Yeah.
Ready to
Or
get
maybe
those
coming
shots.
off their second marriage.
Or third. We don't
Yeah.
know. We don't judge.
Yeah.
People
who are
die all
just-
the time.
Yeah. Go on Craigslist if it's still there. Not now. But there will be tools at your disposal if the world hasn't,
That's true.
apocalypsed.
Widows is a really good idea.
Yeah.
So-
Because then they're lonely too, and they'll be like, yeah, I'd love to go to Big Lots and drive you to the
Probably have
hospital.
Life insurance money.
Ooh, they might have life insurance money. Ooh,
Ooh, you can go to the Golden
yeah.
Corral together.
Might be retiring after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to set up a 401k. You just got to bank on them widows.
Right.
Those are pretty good numbers, I have
Yeah.
to admit. I think you're at about 60-40 right now.
Yeah.
So let's be
And
honest.
they don't want
I
to give
think
it
you
to
can
their
do
kids, those ingrates.
No.
They want it for their new lover.
That's right. Those kids don't even deserve it. They're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out.
Still, that Fortnite
Playing-
will endure.
Yeah, playing skateboard games. I don't know what they're doing out there. But you should get the money.
Skateboard
You
games?
deserve all the money.
Yeah.
I think
Can I play Fortnite?
you can do whatever you want with all that money. It is yours now because
Mm-hmm.
the widow gave it to you. And you deserve it because you are part of the wolf pack.
You're right.
You are part of the wolf pack, my friend.
Yeah. And good things come to people who don't earn it.
That's true.
With love and loyalty and,
Or just pure luck, either or. So
Yeah.
you may just get lucky
yeah.
in that regard too. You may just
Yeah.
fumble into a bunker full of widows, and you're like, the world's
dog.
ending. What's gonna happen?
And then you have a whole harem.
Yeah, and you're like, who wants to play Scrabble? And you already had Scrabble with you, so
Wow.
have
And they don't
Scrabble with
have,
you.
that wasn't one of their 5
yeah,
games.
they just had Sorry for some reason.
Ugh. Sound like a good plan?
That's fantastic advice. Thank you so
All
much.
right, everybody
Oh,
give it
we
up for
fixed-
Nate. Isn't it fun how men don't live as long as women?
It's an interesting statistic. I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
You're already graying a lot.
I know. This
Even though
book tour
you're-
is killing me
Yeah.
right now. I've gone
It's
full
only
gray.
26,
I
you
know.
guys.
It's a whole problem.
Takes it out of
My
you.
back hurts. My knees feel weird with the weather. It's a whole thing. What do we got?
All right. My sister always flakes on me when she comes to town, and it makes me sad. Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Well, I will tell you personally that I've never had a sister in my whole entire life. So I cannot relate to this question entirely. But I will say, if your sister is doing that, you cut her off immediately. And you make her pay money to go see you, whether that be through alcohol or food. Applebee's has got good deals sometimes. Whatever you guys feel is a good equal.
Yeah.
It's a bartering game now, and you're on top.
Well, as the oldest of 7, with many siblings who flake on me all the time, I have to say, guilt typically works.
Have you tried ignoring them entirely?
No, you can't do that. Then they win. Then they don't have to spend time with you, which is what they wanted. No way. They don't get off that easy. They have to spend time with you because you're blood.
So you have to text them at odd hours in the evening. You can probably get an application that'll make them, that you can text them at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Or really, you text them at 10. It just holds it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that. Show
Or with,
embarrassing
like,
pictures online. That works
Send
too.
some like tear emojis and put, where you been?
I miss you. How's your day going?
Or if you make it pointed, like all you care about is them, that's a really good tactic. Like,
Yeah.
just hoping you're thriving.
Just hoping you are being successful on this glorious Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saw all your pictures you posted with your friends. Good to see you're spending your free time wisely.
Looks like you had fun at that bar last night. I was also around. It's fine. Makes sense. It's only a 20-minute drive. It's not a big deal. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You were always mom's favorite.
That's the core one right there. That's how you hit them way below the belt. You make sure it's mean. You go real mean. But passive
Or when you do
aggressive.
see them, just be so nice to them the whole time. You guys are having fun, catching up, just making memories. And then just at the end of the night, you just say like, man, I wish it could always be like this.
And then just walk away. Just walk. Don't even try. Just keep walking.
Just crush them. Just make them know that if they ever flake on you again, this is what they'll feel.
This is what it feels like for days. Like you're stranded in a
Psychological
desert,
torture.
waiting for water, and you have the bucket. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I think we fixed it.
Yeah, I think we fixed it. All right,
What's
we got
this
a couple
one?
more.
Okay.
Gotta
So I
speed
think I
through
got a
these.
couple more over here too. So.
Okay. I'm a therapist, LOL. And I find that my personality is so intertwined with my job that I have trouble committing to fulfilling hobbies. Everything I start, I feel like I don't have enough time to do. Help! Also, welcome to being an adult with a job.
It sucks. It sucks to be married to your job, folks. That's why
Yeah.
I'm doing this book tour and trying to sell you lovely books all the time. It's because I care about you, but also care about my well-being. It's very important. So
You gotta straddle that line.
you gotta straddle that line every day between promotion and living, and it's rough. It's rough sometimes.
Well, I think that if people stopped being so career-oriented,
This is true.
and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do my hobbies full time, live with my parents.
I'm gonna get into water painting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's
Whatever
a sailboat.
water painting is.
Watercolor painting. You
Okay.
know. That's
Missing
my water
a key
painting.
term in
It's
there.
a new thing we're trying out with the Wolfpack. It's called water painting. We just throw water, different kinds and colors of water, and there's art. Art's subjective, okay? Jeez.
That is true. You could
Jeez.
get into water painting. You could, I don't know.
You could almost start a cult.
Yeah.
That's a good hobby. That's
Starting
fun.
a cult is so easy.
Everyone likes you. They
Yeah.
want to pamper you. They want to hang out with you.
Yep.
Have you tried being friends with your clients?
Ooh. They
That
say
could be a
no to
good
that
one.
because it's such a good idea.
Well, because it only works out for the better. You can
Yeah.
text them late at night. Just say, hey, you up? What are you up to? What are you thinking about? Don't make it sexual, but I'm just like, hey, how's
Had
your
a
dri-
dream
how are
about you today.
Yeah.
People love hearing that.
Really liked your shirt today. Do you want to go to like Carrabba's? It's fine.
I think that we try to stretch ourselves very thin because as Americans, we make our careers such a big deal.
This is true.
And we devote so much time to it, so much effort, that we don't leave ourselves enough energy to do things that make us fulfilled in other ways. So I would say keep up with your hobbies. Even though you don't have a lot of time for them, the time you do spend with it,
You
you're
make
gonna
it
love
count.
Yeah.
You make that
Yeah.
time count, whether it just be little small things of knitting or water painting or whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's something that's going to
Making-
help you personally and your job thrive more.
Yeah. Because you gotta make time for you. As a counselor, you know that. Self-care.
right. Self-care.
Yeah. What do you do for self-care?
I like to go yell at my gardeners. I see them so stressed out, and I'm like, why are you so stressed out? And then I give them one of my books, and they say thank you. And then usually their firstborn is named Greg Silverwolf.
Wow.
It's great. First name, middle name, works every time. I have 27 children that are named after me because I gave them my book. So if that's not a recommendation, folks, these lovely books of $13.99 plus $16.99 shipping and handling, I don't know what to tell you anymore.
We fixed it. Let's bring up our next person.
Okay. Nothing I like to do makes money, and nothing that makes money is something I like. Should I just become a part-time stripper or go to coding boot camp? Let's bring up Cassie.
Come on up, Cassie.
Now I'm so high, and now it's over.
Yeah.
I'll never be sober.
Welcome.
All right, Cassie. Cool glasses.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So, you like to dance and you love computers.
See,
No?
I'm
No.
not good at dancing, but I think that as a stripper, you don't really have to be like good at dancing. You can
True.
just kind of
You hold on to a lot of things
Yeah.
for support.
yeah. Like I think like if I'm not gonna make my career as a dancer,
Just be a jiggler.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those go-go dancers or
Yeah.
something. They dance in cages. There's
mostly
there's
the
bars
boots.
all around you. You just kind of
Yeah.
hold for a little bit. And
But then like, what's the longevity of that versus like?
As long as they'll have you.
And as long as your knees are still okay.
Yeah.
That's the important part is the knees.
Do I have to shave my armpit hair?
Probably not.
No, that's probably a really big seller actually.
Yeah.
It puts you different from the rest of the crowd.
And you could like make it into your name, like Pitbull does.
Yeah, that's
He
why he
doesn't
calls
shave his
himself
pits.
Pitbull.
Pit hair?
And he really likes the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
There's two combos. It's
Has
perfect.
pit hair, loves the Bulls. Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide, good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Good
He
friend of
would
mine.
be.
Let's talk about this coding boot camp,
Yeah.
though. Do you have to like go through the trenches with like a laptop, and you have to throw like Texas Instruments stuff in the air and like climb a wall of motherboards and keyboards?
Right, like
what
this
is coding boot camp?
That sounds like, yeah, see, like, that sounds like I could, if I ever learn how to do it,
Yeah.
I could just do it from home wherever I want, but then that's a whole thing I have to learn. And I don't
But then
want
after
it.
you learn it, you know it.
Yeah, but I
That
don't
is a
wanna
good point.
learn
After
it.
you learn it, you know it.
Yeah.
That is the best advice I've heard all evening.
Yeah, it's just a bigger learning curve, but maybe like a higher payoff, but then there's like stripping, which I could probably just do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for the coding, what made you pick coding? There's so many
Yeah.
jobs and
Yeah.
things you could do, and you went with stripper and then coding boot camp.
Yeah.
So like point A to point B.
Well, one I have to pretend to be smart, and the other one I have to pretend to be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to kind of go.
You
But I
could you
think
could be a very
everybody-
intelligent stripper though.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be, but you can't show them that you
Not
are.
necessarily. We're talking about niche and branding right now. Let me talk about these books right here. See this face on all the covers. This is branding. You could be
Yeah.
the super, very intelligent stripper, which I'm sure they're all very intelligent people.
Yeah.
But you put that outright. That could be
And
your
I think
thing.
both are probably the equal amount of work.
Yeah.
One
One's just
physical,
more physical.
one mental,
Yeah.
one you get to sit.
Yeah. See, that's the other
Sitting
thing,
is
like-
pretty great.
I
I'm not gonna
love
lie.
sitting.
I'm
Right.
mad that you're sitting right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't really work out necessarily. I just have this kind of like as like a hormonal like jackpot
Cool.
situation. So that's kind of fun. So like, but then I would actually probably have to work out. But then I can learn the coding once.
As long as you
And
sit
I
on an
know it.
exercise ball while you do it, you're fine.
Ooh.
there
wait,
you go.
Can I learn to code while stripping?
Yeah, you could do it on your break, probably.
Yeah!
I'm assuming technology,
Well,
like
like-
everyone has phones, you could do
Yeah.
anything on your
like
phone.
pole dance with the laptop.
You probably need
That
like some
sounds
kind of
sexy.
strap
Okay.
to like hold it to your back or
Yeah.
something.
Well, maybe get an iPad. It's more ergonomic.
There you go. You can get like an arm strap for your iPad and just
Nice.
like press it a bunch and whatnot and
Like
learn
upside
your
down.
coding. Make
Just
a
make
website.
a pros and cons list.
Okay. Yeah. Just whatever wins out, I'll just apply.
Yeah. And I mean, they're gonna have virtual strip clubs soon.
Yeah,
Right,
VR
I can
VR is going to be a really big
Yeah.
thing. So you may have stumbled onto something
You got the
golden.
best
I
of
could
both
Build
worlds.
my own strippers virtually.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Wow, we fixed it.
Make
huh?
that money and then buy my books, please.
All right, we fixed it.
We fixed it.
All right. We're running a little over, so we'll just do this last one. And this one we had trouble figuring out. How do I make my Zelda R? I think that means registered. Link.
We're trademarking this now?
Yeah.
Cool.
How do, in writing. How do I make my Zelda R, Link TM, costume, and delightful macaroons for the office in time? I want to make a good impression. I'm new. And put on a good show. I also do not have an electric mixer, SOS.
So if the Great British Bake Off has taught me anything, is that you try no matter what. I taught that to Paul Hollywood himself. Mary Berry wouldn't be part of the wolf pack. She was too busy. So I'd recommend just, you know, you got a bunch of those whisked and whatnot, and you just have to do it a little overtime. Not sleeping works too. I'm confused if they're going to be wearing the Link costume in the office with the macaroons, though.
My biggest question is, how do I make my Zelda Link costume delightful macaroons for the office in time? In time for what?
We want to know. Is it the holiday bar crawl? What is going on here? It's a Santa bar crawl.
I think maybe. I don't
It's
know.
a combined effort now.
So maybe, okay. So
Here's the thing. You could
I
totally
don't know
buy
why
a
they
costume.
put Zelda Link. Like, we wouldn't know what Link was.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Games.
But why are you dressing up like that?
Maybe it's for like one of those cosplays. They go
At
to a
work?
convention. No, they like probably go to a convention and like take pictures of people and like, hey, I'm Link
But
Zelda.
no, they're saying they want to make a good impression and put on a show.
So it's like a costume party? It's way late for a costume party in an office. Where do you work at? I want to work at this place.
yeah,
I
for
want
the
your
office.
macaroons.
They're at an office.
Okay, we're just gonna assume that's all at once.
Yeah.
You can buy costumes. You can buy costumes all the time. It's so easy. You can also buy macaroons. Also, super easy.
But they don't have the same heart. If you want to go down in the office history books as the Zelda R Link TM
You probably will
costume
anyways.
macaroon person.
There's a good chance you're probably going to do that anyways. But this is what you do. You go to Giant Eagle. You take all the macaroons and you put them on a separate plate and you plate them nice. It's all about the plating efforts you put on for the macaroons. Sold.
Also, getting an electric mixer isn't hard,
No,
especially if you just got a new job.
that is true. You should spend money on yourself. You should invest in yourself,
Yeah.
especially if you think your macaroons are that good.
Yeah, they did put them as delightful macaroons.
Oh, I didn't. Okay,
By the way,
I missed the
and
delightful
I don't know. I
portion.
don't know if they mean the macaron, which is the French little cookie sandwich that I love.
Oh, I go to Giant
Or-
Eagle and get macaroons. So
yeah, or if they
that's
mean
me.
the coconut chocolate dip macaroon.
Ooh. See, I have more questions about what's on the macaroons. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I think the cookie is the most important part.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about your costume but you.
No, sorry. Everyone else has.
Unless there's a
seen Link.
contest going on, nobody cares.
It's fine. Unless you guys are doing some kind of parade for children,
Yeah.
just
Then-
work on
yeah.
the food for a little
Yeah.
bit.
People want your free food.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
what you gotta do.
People want free food all the time.
I think we fixed it.
I think we fixed it.
All right, we fixed it.
We fixed it.
That is our show tonight. I want to say a big thank you to Marissa, who worked door for us, Ashley, who's on the camera, Soundboy Billy for interrupting all the time. The Zelda theme. my good friend Greg Silverwolf.
Thank you.
And all of you who came out this evening, thank you so much. We'll be back in January. Check us out again, and keep on sharing.
Keep on sharing, folks.
We love you, and good night.